Hi, it's Kai from Swoop. I'm sitting in my hotel room here in Copenhagen after having spent 2 days at the Intrateam conference. It's a conference that brought together a couple of hundred people that are really passionate about the digital workplace. And there were corporate comms people from companies around Scandinavia and the rest of Europe, from as far afield as Moscow to Germany, France, the UK. It was a wonderful mix of different people coming together. My talk was about how you can get senior leaders to become much better at engaging online on enterprise social networks. And why is that important? Well, you see, of all the existing traditional communication channels we have, such as email, town hall meetings, roadshows, and so forth, they're not really able to establish a conversational tone, an authentic sort of two-way interaction between leaders and then the employees. And also, it's just not scalable to do it that way. However, enterprise social networks provide an extra tool in the toolbox that allows senior leaders to have conversations at scale with their people all over. So, what are some of the key things that we think senior leaders should know to make all this work? First of all, it is not a very time-consuming activity. We recommend you spend about 5 minutes per day, just 5 minutes. And that means that you are posting things, you are replying, you are asking questions, you're doing a raft of different things to engage your people. But 5 minutes a day. Get the app on your mobile phone so you can do this anywhere. Do it between meetings, do it in the morning, do it on the way home, but have it on the mobile phone so it becomes an easier thing for you to do. We also hear that some senior leaders get scared the first time they go into an enterprise social network because there's so much noise in there. There's so many things that are happening. We recommend that senior leaders just focus on 1 or 2 groups. Actually, we found out that people on average are a member of about 19 groups, but only participate in 2. So why don't you as a senior leader just focus on those 1 or 2 groups that you really care about and that are aimed at establishing a conversation with your people. When you then participate in the groups, follow the 1, 2, 3 rule. The 1, 2, 3 rule is about doing 1 post, 2 replies, and 3 likes. So it's not just about posting and updating your people, it's also about replying. It's about starting and engaging in conversation, and liking is showing appreciation and showing support for what your colleagues are doing. Now finally, the last point that I talked about today, or at the conference over the last couple of days, was that there's some evidence-based things you can do to make those posts and those replies more engaging. For instance, when you post, if you ask a question, you actually get up to 150% more replies. And asking questions means that senior leaders are giving their people the psychological safety to engage with them, to respond to them. So asking questions is really important. Mentioning people. When you mention people, it's like drawing them into a conversation. And that leads to about 73% more replies than when you don't. The last bit is actually how much you write. Don't write too short, and that's less than 500 characters, or too long, more than 2,000 characters. And if you had a piece of paper, 500 is about that much text, 2,000 is about that much. So don't write very long, don't write very short, and you're setting yourself up for success. So all of this can of course be measured in Swoop. So if you would care to join us on the Swoop platform, you can actually see how much of this you are doing yourself real time. Are you asking questions? Are you mentioning? Are you engaging people? Are you using the 1, 2, 3 rule? Check it out on swoopanalytics.com, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.